Okay, let's bust a few myths. And I know you're probably saying, oh no, he's going to talk about the active stylus and the tablet. No, we're not actually going to do that today. What I am going to talk about is, yes, I am using a Bluetooth active stylus, the Jot Script by Adonit, and it is made for Apple iOS. However, it does work with Windows. It does not have support for Windows. Adonit has yet to support us. And as you can see, there's no power in the pen right now, but it does come with a USB dongle that magnetically attaches. I don't know if you can hear the clicking. And one charge will give you 20 hours of writing time or screen touch time. So we will turn it on. Oh, you can't see the blue light there. Blue light is flashing. That's pairing mode, but there's no real reason to pair with any Windows devices at the moment, as there's no support. Adonit has yet to release drivers and or an SDK for app developers. So it does work. Let me take this off screen for a second. So now you can see, yes, indeed, it does work. And there's various note applications on here, but this is not the device we're looking at today. The devices we're going to be looking at today are Windows Mobile. Let me just move things around here. A Microsoft Lumia 640 XL cyan custom case, and a Microsoft Lumia 650. Both mid-range models. The 650 doesn't have double tap to wake. The 640 does. Oh, I keep forgetting I've set passwords for these. Alrighty, and we will activate the... I have no password set on this one yet. I haven't fully updated it to the anniversary update if it's available. I haven't even checked. It's basically just as is out of the box, plus some applications added. Now this pen does work with these phones, and not just as a stylus, but as a pen. And you don't have to use an Adonit. There's many different Adonits available. There is the Adonit Jot Script, the Dash, and the Pixel. They vary in range. This one is the Evernote edition, so this was more expensive, but they do have a Jot Script alone. They have a Jot Dash alone. They have a Pixel alone, but it's almost as expensive as the Evernote edition. There's also the Stilo, the Dot Pen, the Regear, any active stylus that works for iOS. But as I've said, from my research, I can't find anyone that's released any SDKs or drivers that if they have Bluetooth and programmable buttons. That's just not available yet. I'm attempting to get in touch with various app developers and hopefully start an emailing campaign to get Adonit to release the drivers and SDK. But today is basically just a demo. We'll use Notebook Pro, which is a free application. There's also Squid. There's Sketchit. There's a couple of apps out there in the store that are free to download and use. Notebook Pro being a full-featured note taker for use with applications. We'll hide the taskbars here. That are ad supported, so you have little ads at the top. I'm not connected to the internet on this one. I don't have a SIM card in or connected to my Wi-Fi or anything, so the ads won't appear at the moment. But normally you would have an ad at the top, which it really isn't that bad. However, we'll go in and let me see. Go to more and we'll go to clear the page. So now we have a blank page. And within this, you can set your page up to be anything really. Where are the settings? I can't really see around the camera here, so it's a little bit harder for me. You'll have to forgive if it takes me a little longer. Page setup. Why can't I see that right at the top? So I used writing, and I don't know how well it comes through on the camera, but it's now lined paper. So a very quick demo, we'll select pencil on both. And one thing you're going to notice about this, 100%, select a size, the Lumia 640 XL is not the very best device to use with a pen. It's passable, it works. With drivers and an SDK with embedded into the software, I'm pretty sure it would become more useful. But it's passable. You can get away with it, and I have been. I use it in my daily life to make notes. The 650 has an OLED screen, whereas the 640 has just an LED screen. I would say the screen on this phone is of higher quality, and it responds better to the pen. The internals are, I think, a little less than the 640, which is why loading times on the 650 take a little bit longer. But it's really not too bad. It's passable. But it's a much better note taker than the 640, I've found, in just playing around with it. Probably should have made that thicker. I don't know how well that's coming through on camera. But we'll go into the options and make that a little bit thicker, and we'll clear the page. And it looks like I'm about to run out of battery. Clear the page. And we'll try this one more time quickly. I made it a G, so we'll step back I make that an A. So as you can see, it does respond a little better. The 640 does have a nasty habit of missing touches, whereas the 650 doesn't miss a touch. Even accidental slips can be registered as full touch, and you can launch an app accidentally. But the most intriguing feature I find is the on-screen ruler, which is quite handy if you're doing any kind of inking work. To give you nice straight lines. And I'm trying to do this before my camera battery dies. There we are. Well, I hope that clears up some of the myths that pen and phone don't mix on Windows.